Hi everyone, it's Megan. Thank you for joining me today. I am going to show you something really cute with my new Once Upon a Princess Cricut cartridge. I am so excited about this adorable cartridge. It has so many cute things, little like dresses, almost like paper dolls type of thing, and then there's all kinds of really girly cute little sayings, and it's just perfect for Genevieve. And I wanted to make this really cute card, and I wanted to do it with my new Nerdy Bird collection paper from Sassafras Last. That's what all of the pattern paper is from. The yellow and the blue cardstock are from Stampin' Up. I'm using Bermuda Bay and Crushed Curry. And I am also going to be showing you these My Cute stamps, and that's what we're going to get started with. We are going to take two of these stamps here. I'm going to take this teapot and this teacup, and I'm going to put them both right on here, just sort of however they fit. Oh, it's so on top of each other here. Just a little mini block here. And I am going to use the Bermuda Bay paper, and I'm going to stamp right on to my Bermuda Bay. I'm using the Bermuda Bay ink pad to stamp right on my Bermuda Bay paper, and I'm just going to create my own little background paper here. I am really, really, really liking these My Cute stamps. By the way, I met the creator of these out at CHA in California, and I just really, really like them a lot. So I'm just making these in random little patterns here. They can overlap and do whatever. I'm not really being too particular about it. I just thought it would be cute to make a little background with tone-on-tone ink, and you can see I kind of just double stamped everything to get a lighter and a darker. So that's what they are. You can get My Cute stamps at customcrops.com right now, I believe, and I'm not sure. She's on Facebook, Facebook/My Cute stamps. So they're really, really cute. And so we're gonna get started. I'm going to put in my Once Upon a Princess cartridge right into my Cricut. So you can see my cute little already stamped background pattern here. We're going to load in my paper, and I already selected everything I'm going to be cutting. I'm going to make everything at 2 1/4 inches, and we're going to do all the layers of this phrase. So the first thing we're going to do for this is the actual shift function. So we're going to turn on the phrase creative feature. We're going to press the shift button because we need the upper right corner, and I'm going to press the teacup, which is right here. And it'll come up in your window. You always want to check to make sure what you want to cut comes up in your window. And that's perfect, and we're going to press cut. I have my speed, should have probably turned that down a little bit. I have my speed all the way up and my pressure all the way up, but the speed should have been down a little bit. Yep, it's tearing. Okay. We're going to load paper. I'm just going to rip this away. And we should still have plenty of space on here. It'll be alright. I'm just going to slow my speed down to 3. I'm going to turn my pressure down to high 4. And I'm going to hit repeat last, and I'm going to always, always, always check your speed and your pressure before you start cutting, and you won't have these problems. I also have the Cricut cutting guide that will help you to check your speed and your pressure. All of the major paper brands are listed in here. We just updated. There's now over 550. So there's 100 new ones added, and all the settings that you need. So the blade depth, speed, pressure, it's all right there for you. So you don't have to guess. That's much better. Slowed it down. Now it's not tearing. Okay. Now I'm going to scroll over to this pattern paper. Again, this is from Sassafras Last, the Nerdy Bird collection. And I'm going to press my phrase shadow button. Okay, so it's just the shadow button, the shadow creative feature. And when you press shift and the button again, you're going to get a shadow for your phrase, which is really great about this cartridge. They give you a shadow for your base image and a shadow for your phrase image, so you can add a lot of layers and dimensions. Alright, now I'm going to hit line return because I want to go over to this polka dotted paper here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to press my phrase button again, and now I'm going to do it in the without a shift on it. So it's just the phrase creative feature and the teacup button, and it'll bring up my little image here. I want to make sure I'm on top of my polka dot paper, and I'm going to press cut. Quick unload, turn off my Cricut. Again, this is the red Cricut Expression. This is not the Cricut Cake. This I bought at Walmart at a Black Friday special to go with the Above Ruby Studio theme. So not to confuse it with the cake, it's not that. Don't want you to think I'm cutting paper with that because we don't want to do that. Now I'm just going to use my spatula to remove my cuts here. Alright, let's put the base of my card together. I'm going to fold this in half. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock cut in half, so it's a standard A2 card, nothing fancy done to this at all. So it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 when folded. I have my images cut out, and what I want to make the feature of this card is this paper here. And the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to cut, I like this teacup and that's kind of the point. I'm just going to cut my paper at about where I can see it really well, okay? So I'll save this for something else. And then I'm going to trim this down to be 5 1/2 inches across. Isn't this adorable? Again, this is Nerdy Bird from Sassafras. And I'm just going to ATG down the sides. Alright, so after all of that, I went back and I recut it out exactly the same at 3 1/4 inches because 2 1/4 inches was just too small for my card. And now I'm thinking 3 1/4 was too big, but it's okay. I am still happy with it. So I want to put it all together. And I'm going to cut these in an angle. Just like that. You're not going to see, I don't think you're even going to see this, but it's there. Well, you're not going to see the bow is what I mean, but it's there, okay? Now we're going to use a zig 2-way. I'm using my squeeze and roll and gluing this teapot and tea for two saying together right on top. Isn't that adorable? Holy cow! Alright, and now we're going to use a lot of pop dots on this one. There we go. Okay, so there is my Tea for Two card with the Once Upon a Princess Cricut cartridge and the Sassafras paper, Nerdy Bird, and some stamps and everything else. So I hope you enjoyed this cute little fun card. Stay tuned every Tuesday for more videos at AboveRubyStudio.com. They are going to continue to grow and get better right along with you. And I thank you so much for watching. Bye!